welcome back to another reading vlog. I have no idea how long this reading vlog is gonna go, so I've decided to stop saying weekend or week or anything because the last vlog I filmed, it took me like 3 weeks to film an outro, and so that's just not a thing I'm gonna do anymore. So welcome to a vlog for an undetermined amount of time. You will know though, because it'll be posted and you can see how long the vlog is. But hello, I'm Cass, and I bring the chaotic energy to y'all's life, hopefully. That is my goal. I have two goals. One, to be as chaotic as possible. Never on purpose, really. It just kind of naturally happens. And two, get you to read Ranger's Apprentice. But that's not what this video is about. This video, I am picking up some fall-esque reads. I wanted to do some fall-esque things, but it rained today. So I don't know what the situation's gonna be this week. I have no idea. I don't know where my energy levels are gonna be because I am a tired bitch all the time. However, let's talk about my reading plans for this week, this section of the vlog, the books that I want to talk about and discuss in this vlog. A book that I was very excited that I received in the mail because I ordered it is A Year in Tokyo. This is by Christy Ann Jones, who is a YouTuber and actually the person that I'm going to be traveling with to Japan. There's going to be a group of us traveling to Kyoto, Osaka, and Tokyo, and I am incredibly excited to not only pick this up but to go to Japan next May. And it is just stunning. I did a little bit of a flip through and the pages are gorgeous, and I cannot wait to read her work and to hear all about her journey in Tokyo. I will be picking this up. This feels very, very appropriate to read right now in the end of October, November, fall-esque time. However, Texas is really playing some bullshit this year because I swear the weather is just going to skip straight to winter and I'm not going to be able to see the leaves change because the weather has literally been 90 degrees and it is late October. So I'm over it. I'm over it. Another book I wanted to pick up was Spy Family Volume 8. My sister lent me her copy and I didn't have this when I filmed my Spy Family reading vlog, so I thought I would pick it up, and this is actually the book I'm going to start with because I'm not necessarily in a reading slump, but I'm sort of in a reading slump where picking up a book just really seems like a hassle. However, with manga, they kind of get me in the mood to read simply because they are so easy to pick up and get into. So if you ever are in a reading slump and you do have some manga volumes to pick up, I definitely recommend it. So I will be going to the Full Cup and picking this up shortly. But also I wanted to read Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. This is the second book in the duology These Violent Delights, and These Violent Delights was our October, Katie and I's October Wyverns Words book club book choice, and I want to figure out how the book concludes. I didn't really like how the first one ended with to be continued. I hate books that say to be continued. I'm like, please just wrap up the story in the first book, leave the cliffhanger, but don't write the words to be continued. It's not necessary, in my opinion. I'm excited to pick this up. I talked about my thoughts in my spooky reading vlog, even though These Violent Delights wasn't really a spooky book. That vlog was a whole ordeal. And then by the time this is posted, Katie and I's live stream will have already happened about These Violent Delights, so you can also listen to our thoughts there. But yeah, it is quite a long book. It's 494 pages. And I'm ready to slowly pick my way through Chloe Gong's writing and figure out exactly what's gonna happen to Roma and Juliet and their whole situation that, you know, the world is in right now in Shanghai. So those are the books that I plan to try to pick up this vlog. Again, it might not happen. I might change my mind and read other books. Who knows? But I also wanted to start with something that no one asks for and no one cares about, and that is unboxing some K-pop albums. I have, this is like obnoxiously loud. Hold please. I have 4 albums. I have 2 Maxident albums by Stray Kids. I already unboxed the first one with my best friend and that was so fun. I have this One Us album, Malice. They are my favorite group and I'm so excited to open this. And then I also have Blackpink's Born Pink album, which sounds like there's some stuff moving inside. So I'm first gonna open the Born Pink Blackpink album, and oh, it pops off quite easily, like a little lid here. Fun, 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 fun. And then we have like a kind of mini box situation occurring here. I don't want to rip it. First, I was like mostly excited about actually Stray Kids and Blackpink's comeback because like pink is my favorite color and this entire situation is major pink. All right. Oh Lord. Okay, so we have stickers, photo cards, and we have, is this Jisoo? This isn't Jennie. Surely this is Jisoo, right? I don't know Blackpink super well. I know Rose and Lisa really easily, but these are stunning. The color palette, impeccable. I love. Then we're gonna do the Stray Kids albums. We're gonna do this one first because this is one of my least favorite designs. Like, it's cool, it's funky, it's fresh, but it's just not exactly the best. So I've already opened one of these, so I know how they work, and I really like how they did it. I do wish they were a little bit bigger than like little tiny sliver books, but they're cute. All right, let's see what situation we've got here. Okay, we have 2 Changbins. We have, stop. We have like a little photo reel of all of them. That is so cute. Sungmin. Ooh, I love his makeup in this. Pretty. I love the posters. I pulled Lino in my other one, but then Addie, my best friend, and I traded Lino for Han, so now I have Han. Addie's going to kill me for this. This is Hyunjin. I'm gonna keep that away from her because I don't want to be murdered. She biases dance racha and I bias 3 racha. If you know what that means, you know what that means. I swear they always get loud when I'm filming. I swear. I mean, they're loud all the time, but specifically when I'm filming, they're like, let's just stomp around obnoxiously. And then we have this Maxident. This is the heart version, I think. I got Changbin. I got 2 Changbin. Was that supposed to happen? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite posters out of all of them. I can get it open on the, oh yeah. Oh yeah. This one is going on my wall. I love it. Wow. Stunning. The heart confetti, the poses, this, oh my God. So good. And lastly, we have the Malice album, and RWB knows how to make albums. I tell you what, every One Us album is incredible. Incredible. It's so creative and I am so excited for this one. Okay. Just like, I know this isn't the front, but it's stunning. It's spectacular. I am simply obsessed. Hwangwon is my old bias, so I was hoping to pull him, but I did not, which is fine. I'll live, I'm fine. Sir? No. You're playing. This is definitely Hwangwon. Hold the phone. First off, the backside is impeccable. I'm literally obsessed with whoever designs this logo. Like, please marry me. Also, this man can marry me too, but whoever designs these logos, please. Okay, we're gonna skip. Oh my God, there's a bookmark. Ladies and gentlemen, look, bookish themed. They did another bookmark too. Shut up. Where's the other bookmark? Literally, the bookmark I've been using is also One Us, and now I can use this one too. Stop it. Literally stop it. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. You know, I'm not saying just because they have bookmarks that they're my favorite group, but I feel like that helps a little bit. This is stunning. This is spectacular. I'm obsessed, Your Honor. Oh my gosh. Okay, there is my serotonin for the day. incredibly nice outside right now. The air just has that post-rain feeling, and the breeze is so nice, and it's like 70 degrees, and it literally just makes me so happy. And so did reading Spy Family Volume 8. I did give it 5 stars. It was a lot of fun. There was a little bit more fighting at the end, and I'm not really a huge fan of fight scenes in mangas just because they don't really have much of an impact on me. I feel like I'm just like flipping the pages until the fight is done. And Anya in this book is just so fun. One of my favorite lines that really stuck with me was they're on a cruise ship and they walked into their suite, and Anya goes, "Oh, this must be one of the ship's jail cells. We made a wrong turn." And Lloyd goes, "This is a third-class suite." And it was just so silly, and it just brought me a lot of joy. And then I made it about halfway through A Year in Tokyo. Her as a writer is simply phenomenal. She has this ability to truly transport you in time into her shoes almost, because as I'm reading this, I can literally like imagine 21-year-old Christy just living in Japan and having these moments and having these struggles. And I love how she speaks about some mistakes she made. For example, she had an internship that was supposed to be paid and they never paid her, and it took her months to finally stand up and quit because she wasn't making any money. It just is truly inspirational, because as someone who has lived in the same tiny itty-bitty town my entire life, and who wants to travel and who wants to explore the world and to do something similar to what Christy did, which was become an English teacher in a foreign country, I want to do that for at least a year of my life. Just reading about it and being transported to Tokyo, and her imagery is stunning, and not only the imagery of her writing, but her cute little doodles just truly take you to Tokyo and through her experience in Tokyo. It's just been a stunning read. I stopped reading it right after she reached Christmas. It's kind of in chronological order, and she has these beautiful illustrations in between each season, and it is just spectacular to read about. I am just enjoying this so much, and it was the perfect read for this cozy, slightly cool day. And I unfortunately have to head home. Not necessarily unfortunately, but I do have kickboxing that I have to make it to. And then I do have a date after that, so just gotta keep y'all posted every time I go on a date, I guess, in case you're nosy. But this day has been so fun, even though I woke up late and haven't done much with my day. I just feel incredibly at peace right now in my life, which is so weird, and I think I can just blame the weather, which is, it's weird. It's so weird that the weather is literally making me feel at peace. My life lately in October has been so chaotic and bad, and I have been crying almost every day. And today, I just feel calm and just balanced and centered in my life. And it's a really freeing feeling. So I will update you tomorrow or some other time, and I will continue reading A Year in Tokyo and let you know my thoughts after I finish. Maddie's in the background just fighting with her phone, and I have a box.
You want some scissors?
Scissors for the week. It's another Ranges Apprentice book. But I've read it already, but it's the US edition. This is book 9, The Stern Chase. I've already read it because I pre-ordered it, but I pre-ordered the UK edition, and this is the US edition because it just released in the US, but you know, I read it a few months ago. You saw Addie and I carving pumpkins, and I went to the farmer's market for the first time, and it was like 73 degrees outside, which is like peak weather. Phenomenal. And now I'm going to a Blackpink concert because I make smart financial decisions. And I said I wasn't going to, but then I was like, I kind of want to see them at least once. So yeah, I bought a ticket and I'm going alone and I'm so excited to see them. Blackpink is like what originally got me into K-pop. Yeah, overall it was a really fun day. I read like 2 pages of, what was the book called? A Guide to Japan. The book I was reading yesterday, I read like 2 pages and didn't get to read anymore because now I'm going to a concert and I carved pumpkins, which I also have not done in years, and it was so fun. So yeah, I gotta go get ready for that, and then I will possibly talk to you tomorrow. Maybe I'll read more today than just 2 pages, but we'll see. Welcome to the collection. On the shelf you go. I am in severe credit card debt. Hello, I just wanted to give a little bit of a reading update, and then I'm going to be working on my reading journal because I am so very far behind. So last night I ended up finishing A Year in Tokyo by Christie Ann Jones, and it was just as incredible as the first half. Truly, this not only is a guide from Christie and her experience and like little tidbits about like if you ever travel to Tokyo yourself, but it also just is so incredibly inspiring what she did. And she talks about at the very end of the book how she had to gloss over some of the details, but that living in Tokyo like was not easy in the slightest. And she moved when she was 21, and she moved to Tokyo without any, like, she didn't have a job at the beginning. One of the very last paragraphs, I'm gonna read it to you because it's just, it really hits close to what I want to do and what I have been scared to do, and it's just beautiful. It reads, I urge you, if you can, leap outside the bubble of where you grew up. The experiences that allow us to grow the very most as people are often the ones that terrify us. If I, the anxious Patreon saint of imposter syndrome that I am, can move to the other side of the world without a plan, job, or place to live, then you too can take the leap beyond your comfort zone. Go out into the world, experience the beauty, the diversity, the nuances, and enthralling complexities of this planet we get to live on and the people we're lucky to share it with. And it's beautiful. It's literally so beautiful, and it makes me want to travel more and to meet people from all over, and that is literally my one goal in life. I don't have a career goal. I don't have like a life goal truly, other than to travel and explore the world and to diversify the people I know and to gain new experiences and step outside my comfort zone, my little comfort bubble, and be terrified to do things but grow from them. Golly. I know that Christie Ann Jones is writing a novel right now, and it's a fiction novel, and I am incredibly excited if it's anywhere as close to being as good as her writing in this. And I feel like this isn't like necessarily like a watered down version, but it's just not like a fiction book, right? It's a non-fiction exploration guide mixing in her experiences. And I'm just so excited to read, she calls it Project Teacup, which I think is adorable. And that's like the code name for the book she's working on right now. And I am 100% going to support her when it comes out. Yeah, this was stunning. That is my thoughts. 5 stars, obviously. And the illustrations and the doodles were just also really added to the experience, and it's just so cute. But now I'm blending in with my couch, so if I look crazy, I apologize. I don't know what this angle is either, but I'm gonna work on my reading journal because I have not opened this since I have to catch up from June. It's the end of October. Okay, that's okay. Well, I have to fill in like the bar graphs, but some of these are semi-filled in. Okay, it's not as terrible as I thought. So I'm gonna get to doing that. Okay, I need to lean back for this clip. So we're just gonna be like chill, we're gonna relax, we're gonna catch up, and I'm gonna think about the last time I vlogged, which was 3 days ago, I think? I'm pretty sure I discussed finishing, why can I never remember the name of this book? A Year in Tokyo. So 5 stars, obviously. I'm fairly certain I discussed that already, and I don't want to be redundant, but if I didn't talk about it, I'll just say I gave it 5 stars, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to go to Tokyo myself. But I spent 5 hours yesterday looking for flights, and managed to be unsuccessful after 5 hours of searching for flights to Japan, because I do not want to spend $2,800 on a flight. Let's talk about the book I'm reading right now, which is The Royal Ranger, Book 1, The New Beginning. I know this says Book 12, but this is the old cover because I read it in the old cover because I love the old cover. So essentially, Ranger's Apprentice used to be 12 books, but then he liked the character he introduced in this book so much, he decided to start a spin-off series about them. So this is now Book 1. I am 16 chapters in. I started it 2 days ago, reading it on my phone, mostly at work when I'm not supposed to, but you know, I've got to get ounces of serotonin the way that I can. I am really enjoying it. I feel like this is the longest I've been without reading Ranger's Apprentice, which is like super dramatic because it's been like a month and a half, 2 months max. And yeah, it brings me so much joy, and the new book of the Royal Ranger series is coming out, so I thought, why not binge read all 5 and then read the 6th book when it comes out? Because I wasn't expecting there to suddenly be a 6th book out, considering that he just released a new Brother Band book, John Flanagan that is, earlier this year. So I'm excited, and also I ordered off Book Depository, so I actually can get it way before it's released in the US, which is dope as fuck, because it doesn't even have a release date in the US. But I'm excited to see the US cover whenever that gets revealed. But in the meantime, we're reading Book 1. But yeah, I've just been busy lately, so I haven't been reading that much. However, I do want to finish this book before ending this vlog. And do maybe like one other thing. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I'll show you some dance practice clips tomorrow or something, because I actually won't have, come to think of it, I won't have nuanced thoughts about this, considering I've read this so many times and it's like a comfort book for me. Even though they kill off a character like immediately, which is just kind of funny that it's my comfort book. But yeah, I've been going out on dates, so that's been taking up some time, which is why my YouTube schedule has been like a little crazy. Hopefully by the time this is posted though, it's back on track, because this should be posted sometime like beginning of November. Things are happening in my life, and it is taking precedence over YouTube, which is weird because I've never had a social life before, and I didn't realize how much time it would take up. I'm kidding. I really have been enjoying going out and hanging out with people. And yeah, dances, I'm so behind on learning still. I'm sure I've discussed that too, but I just wanted to do a quick little update. It is Saturday. I don't know if I mentioned that. Actually, I'm sure I did not mention that, but it's Saturday the 28th? 29th. I think it's the 29th. And I'm just chilling, vibing, living life. Hopefully I'll end this vlog tomorrow though. And I have another video to film after this. I have 5 videos to film. This is video 4, or this is an update, so I guess it doesn't count, but I'm counting it. So if you see 5 different videos where I'm wearing this exact same shirt, yeah, that's literally why. But yeah, I have to film a different video. Hopefully I can read a little bit more of A New Beginning tonight and update you tomorrow. We are now 4 days into November, and I thought it was high time that I end this vlog because I've formed a habit where I start a vlog, I'll vlog a bunch, and then I just stop vlogging for like a solid week. And I was trying to not do that this time, but alas, that did not happen. I believe the last update I was talking about was reading book 1 of the Royal Ranger series, which is A New Beginning. This is the old cover when it used to be book 12. I did finish it. Now I give every single Ranger's Apprentice, basically every single John Flanagan book, a 5 out of 5 stars because this is a reread, it's sentimental, I love it. It is a comfort read and I cry at the end every single time because it just gets me. You travel and you grow and you experience what these characters experience throughout, you know, 12 books, and you get to see the characters in a new light. And as I get older, like I can relate to different pieces that the characters go through because you get to see them grow up through the series. And I could talk endlessly about Ranger's Apprentice, but I won't because I also have to discuss how I finished the next Ranger's Apprentice book in the series. I've actually been reading it on my phone, which has been very helpful because for some reason my attention span lately has been just absolute shit. And so sitting down and like flipping through pages has just not been doing it for me. So I have all the books on my phone because naturally I also bought the entire series on my phone. It's fine. I finished the Red Fox Clan as well, 5 out of 5. I actually have been enjoying the Royal Ranger series a little bit more than when I first read it. I think because I go into John Flanagan books with such high expectations that I inevitably am slightly disappointed and expecting more. But going back, reading the banter, I love Maddie's character. I love watching her grow and develop. And yeah, it's a solid read, and this is actually a to be continued. So I think about a third of the way in, maybe a little bit further into The Duel at Arrow Lewin, which is the 3rd book of the Royal Ranger series. Now, this is actually more solidly written than I thought again. However, there is one part that just gets me. Basically, the enemy leaves a note, and that note is like the most cringy thing ever. I'm like, you couldn't have reworded it to sound more sinister and less like a children's book, but it really felt like a children's threat. I'm like, don't follow me, I'll be back when you least expect it. And reading it just, every time, just like, no. So that is the book I'm currently reading, but I am going to end the vlog here because I've actually been working like all yesterday morning and all this morning on some Patreon book club things, some Wyverns Words book club things, and I'm just like overwhelmed with the amount of support that y'all have been giving me and Katie. I designed these Wyverns Words fall stickers for order for those of you that are in the book club and want like a little souvenir type situation, and they are going to be limited edition, so it's only through the fall, and then once fall is over there'll be winter limited edition, and then next season of the book club I think I'm going to change up the logo a little bit. So yeah, these are only available now. I don't know, I love them. And then the other things I've been doing is on my Patreon, on the top tier, I have basically, I'm gonna send out like a thank you gift for joining, and then I'll send out like bookmarks and goodies and such every other month. But this month I wanted to do it kind of all themed around the graphics of my book club, which look a little bit like this. It's called, I'm blocking it. It's called Chaos X Cass, and I was designing the little like welcome notes. I haven't written anything in this one yet, but this is what the welcome notes look like. I also designed a bookmark earlier, and I have just been trying to get everything designed, created, and shipped out on top of also the Wyverns Words sticker orders, on top of just like everything else going on. And I'm just like overwhelmed in a good way. Like I haven't been overwhelmed in a not anxiety way in a very long time. So thank y'all so much. I say that so much, and when other creators say it, I'm like, okay, we get it. You're thankful. But I don't know how else to express my thanks. So I don't know, it just truly means the world to me that y'all care. And it's just so fun. And both of these book clubs have just been bringing me an immense amount of joy, and I don't know, I've been very happy and content with kind of where I'm at in life, and it's a very cool feeling, and it literally is all thanks to y'all. So I wish I could be more poetic with my thanks other than just repeating thank you, but truly I am overwhelmed with gratitude. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. I hope I could make it relaxing and not too chaotic. That was the goal with this reading vlog, because I went to the farmer's market, carved some pumpkins, read a little bit of books. I actually read quite a bit of books. I just didn't give very good updates. I'll work on it. I'm trying to get better about vlogging. Hopefully November is a fresh start. October was absolutely hell. So November has already started so well. And yeah, I really, really hope to see you in the next one. Comment down below, let me know what you've been reading, what you've been up to, and I hope to see you in the next one. Toodles! Oh, I still have my art sleeve on, that's funny.